Good evening, everyone. I feel honored to be present on the occasion of a celebration of creativity, of music, poetry, recitals, dance, in every possible manner, offering unique opportunities and an amazing platform to new talents, to fresh talents. At the very onset, I would like to thank Mr. Manoj Kumar Singh, Trustee and National President, Power Me Foundation, for taking the initiative and carrying forward great work. Thank you, sir. And also Dyotima Bose, West Bengal Coordinator, Ruh-E-Mohabbat. I've been following their activities and found a wide spectrum of a panoramic range of not just activities, but involvements, which include a response to the immediate developments of the socio-historical circumstances in and around the globe and the socio-cultural milieu. As a literature person and a professor of literature for the last 28 years and more, I would always talk about literature. And this is important because literature not only imitates life, as Aristotle talks about the mimetic instinct, but it transforms and transfigures life in many ways. The lackluster monotony of everyday existence gets metaphorically illumined in the iridescent light of imagination. In the postmodern context, literary studies have been reconsidered and rendered to open to a multiplicity of meanings, and also a lot of interpretations, multiplicity of interpretations. In a world rife with different kinds of tensions, literature still remains an ideologically driven initiative to reflect upon multiple dimensions of life and society. One cannot forget T.S. Eliot's way of promoting literature as a spiritual aesthetic bulwark against the acquisitive and destructive mass civilization of post-war wasteland. So what we find today is a coming together of many things, because in a globalized world today, once again, which is rife with different kinds of, marginalization in terms of race, gender, class, religious affiliations, these kind of creative forms bring people together. These kind of things bring people together. Just as Keats had said in Ode to a Nightingale, and I recall some lines that thou wast not born for death, immortal bird. No hungry generations tread thee down. The voice I hear this passing night was heard in ancient days by emperor and clown. And Shelley talks about the power of literature and the power of imagination when he asks for inspiration in Ode to the West Wind, and he says, "Oh, lift me as a wave, a leaf, a cloud. I fall upon the thorns of life, I bleed. Make me a lyre, even as the forest is. What if my leaves are falling like its own?" So, in every sense, I think the power of the word is very, very important, because to express oneself is to expand the boundaries of our world. The human world, constructed by the cross-fertilization of the physical and the imaginary, and for ages, literature has chronicled the expressions of individual consciences to form a collective conscience that has encompassed the entire spectrum of our lives, of thoughts, embodying what it means to be human. And therefore, I think today's effort is, it bears testimony to the, adding a little quality, adding dignity, adding refinement to our quiet, unobtrusive lives. In doing this, I congratulate the organizers, I congratulate the participants and also members of the audience. My regards and best wishes to the judges and to the literary event people. And I really wish that this good work carries on and on, encompassing a very, very broad panoramic section of society. Thank you so much.